Hello. Hello. I'm very tired. I just took a shower and I'll wait for some folks to come in. Just wanted to get ready today because I had intended to film a lot more content yesterday than I did. So we're just gonna hang out and yeah. Let me go water my plant before I forget here. They can have some water too. I still haven't named my Christmas cactus. Okay. Hello, how are you? How are you today? It's also like toasty in here. I'm so sleepy. I don't want to do things. Like, I don't want to have to do things that take effort today. I'll just let my hair dry like this and then the bangs will even themselves out, I think. I don't normally get on here as wet hair Alex, but that is what y'all are getting today. Okay. Let me just pull out stuff that I want to use. Oh, and let me post on Instagram that I'm alive. Yes, I feel that. I feel how far away the kitchen is. I was very lucky because Case made breakfast this morning, so I didn't have to think about that. But yeah. Okay. And that's a bad photo of me. There we go. Good. I was about to type, I'm live on YouTube right now. It's like, I'm live on YouTube right now. Yeah, this is going to be just a very kind of chaotic live. I was going to like film a whole bunch yesterday, and then I decided that I wanted to instead sleep and knit and watch Drunk History because I didn't know that was on Hulu, so I watched like a lot of episodes because that's superior to actually doing things. Okay. So I have some makeup that I've been like meaning to put to the test. That I've gotten recently. So I have the Main Stage palette from LA Girl, which was absolutely a Emily Hanhan made me buy it purchase. So I'm thinking maybe this could be some fun today. Maybe. Yeah, like Hulu is worth it for like a couple of specific things. Like you get it because like Steven Universe and the Golden Girls, and yeah. That's kind of it. I feel like that's all we really use it for, which I know that we won't need too soon because like I think the Golden Girls is supposed to go on like Disney Plus over the summer or something, and Steven Universe is also on HBO, which we decided to get, which is like a superior streaming service now that we have it, in comparison to like Netflix and Hulu. So yeah, I haven't seen this at my CVS. Hello, how are you? There's not like a lot of makeup at my CVS that I'm like interested in. Like they have stuff where I can get like basics and all of that. Like they have e.l.f., they have Wet n Wild. They do have LA Girl, they have the Cream Shop. Or wait, no, they don't have LA Girl, they have Essence, which I feel like everyone except me really enjoys Essence as a brand. I have not really like bought anything from there that I particularly liked. Hello, good morning. So I feel like there's not much, at least at my CVS. The one near my parents has Milani there, which I think makes it worth it. Well, my CVS does have CoverGirl, but I don't buy a lot of stuff that like you need to repurchase from CoverGirl, except their mascara when I'm in a pinch. Yeah, I feel like the streaming services are, like, a lot. Right now, I feel like we have all of them and we need to, like, cull it down. Um, you know? But, yeah. Um, let's see. I also got my Dandelions Co. order in, which I also might use today. So I divided them up into a couple of Shop Miss A palettes. So here's all of the shimmers, and like I think this one up here is a duochrome. Pardon my nails. I also yet again another thing I meant to do yesterday that me not wanting to do things won out over me doing things. So here's all the shimmers, and then here are all of the mattes that I got. And I really want to do like a sort of grungy look today because Black Moon Cosmetics had a like as is sale for all of their stuff that has like imperfect packaging. So with like little scuffs and dings on it. And yeah, so I got 3 shades. Cider, Purgatory, and Grim. So between these, I would like to use at least one of these today. I know I'm going to be wearing a mask like when I go out. Because also today, the reason that I was trying to pre-film is because Case and I, now that we are both vaccinated and our respective families are vaccinated, we are traveling down to Virginia this week to look at houses and stuff for when we move in a couple of months to get all of that in order. So I meant to do a lot more pre-filming than actually happened. I was like almost on top of my shit for once, and then I wasn't. So yeah, so we're gonna basically drive all day with as little stops as possible to just get to our families so we can kind of like bubble-ish together down there. But yay, I haven't seen my family in a fucking year, so that part will be good, and it'll get me excited for when we do actually move, because I can't wait for that. Okay, now I have all of my brushes and stuff too. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I should also prep my lips with some lip balm. So this is Strawberry Burt's Bees. Okay. Let's see. I might, yeah, I think I'm going to use this blush, the Kimchi Chic Thaler blush. I'm not going to use the one that scares me. This one, though, is pretty nice. This one is a good shade for me. And then this one is the one that I thought would be a good shade for me, but then it wasn't. This one, like, makes me look sunburned. It looked a lot more, like, lighter and muted online. So, oops. RIP to anyone with headphones on right now. I am so sorry. I am a clumsy mess. I need to actually clean my shit. Theoretically. But will that happen? I don't know. Ooh. Where did that go? That one's not a brush I want to use. Ooh, the Mojito Palette. Yes. Yes. I'm interested in trying some of the Kimchi Chic eyeshadows, but like I've also heard Teresa is Dead talk about like how badly they like mess up her eyes. And like I don't have very sensitive eyes, but I'm just like wary enough because I can't do Hot Topic shadows because they like make my eyes super sensitive, which bums me out because they're coming out with even more and more like cute ones now. But yeah. Okay, so I need to, y'all came here for a get ready with me, so I should probably actually start getting ready, you know. So I'm going to do what I do with my brows right now, which is use Jungle from the Drench Jupiter Jungle palette. And then I also definitely meant to pluck my eyebrows, but I'd really like to find a place to get my brows threaded, because I used to do that all the time when I was in college. And then, like, all of the places in New Jersey are fucking expensive. Or it's a place I went to when I lived in Virginia was like $10, plus tip. So like that, you know, I obviously tipped and stuff, but like $10 base to get your brows done is not bad at all. But that's not close to where we're moving to in Virginia. I can't share specifically where we're moving to yet, but I will in time. I don't know. Part of me wants to do like a little moving vlog when we go, but I feel, I don't know if that would be like more stress, you know? If that would like be more effort than it's worth, because I like watching other people's moving vlogs, and I feel like a lot of YouTubers who I really like have kind of been doing that this year too. Have been moving and doing moving vlogs, or like are going to. So I don't know. Is this like the year for that, I guess? I mean, I guess kind of in 2020 people were probably like, fuck this, I need to live wherever I want to, instead of like trying to like live in a city to be like a cool LA influencer. But yeah, a lot of people I've been watching on YouTube have been doing moving vlogs, like Sarah Hawkinson. I think Ashley Levi's gonna, I know she's mentioned that like she's working on doing some. So I'm like, is everyone I like moving? Like, not bad, because it gives me inspiration, but I don't know why I can talk while I do this brow, but not this one. So how is everyone doing today? Are you all having an easy Sunday? I hope you are. Yeah, I miss my threader. She was in Winchester, Virginia. Like, I could walk there from my school. It was, it was pretty nice, but like seriously, I also think it's because like when I went to seminary in New Jersey, the like area where my school is in New Jersey, or was since I graduated, but like that area is like a lot of rich people, and like definitely not someplace that I would actually like afford to live, if not like be a student housing, you know? Like we were looking. I like places, and you know what? I'm just gonna be happy with the fact that my bangs will kind of cover up that brow. I just don't think that's gonna happen for me today. I don't think that's a part of my journey, is me having a good left brow today. Okay. I've been like so thirsty lately. I don't know if it's because of the weather change, but I've been really thirsty. Okay, so I think we should do kind of what we're all here for. Yeah, bad left brow. Yeah, this one is like so much more arched and like nice, and I don't know. I know that I also do Insta brows, whereas like no one does that anymore, but I feel like it works for me. But do I want to use Dandelions or Main Stage, or both? Because I want to use one of the Black Moon lipsticks, and I want to make sure that that look kind of goes with it. But I don't like, a part of me wants to use maybe a little bit of both. Yeah, because I think the problem with my Dandelions stuff too is that there's only like one really deep matte. So I'm thinking of maybe doing like some bluey purpley eyes, and then maybe seeing what cider looks like on my lips, because honestly this one was a little bit of like I would love to have the shade in my collection, but I'm also terrified of what that will actually end up looking like on me. Because like I know the other two will look fine. I think it'll look great. But let's see. Oh, and I also don't think I've shown these on camera, but I just wanted to show this one. I'm gonna take these with me when I go, but my little Terra Moons shadows that I got on pre-order a while ago. I do love them, and I have used them a lot, so that's why I'm not doing them like today. But I did want to show them. They're so cute, and I want to buy all the Terra Moon shadows now because they're really, really, really great. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna probably, after this, I'm probably gonna, or maybe y'all could help me figure out what makeup I want to take with me, because that's the only part that I haven't like packed yet. But yeah, let's see. Where's my eye primer? NYX HD eyeshadow primer. But yeah, y'all can help me figure out what makeup I want to take. I might like curate a big palette of single shadows and take like a couple of my like regular palettes that aren't singles, which like I know is really extra because I'm only going to be there for like a week and a half while we look at houses. But okay. So I really think that like maybe I could use this on my lid. I'm very attracted to that. If I use that with some glitter glue, I know not everyone loves the Dandelions shimmers, I think, but I think that could be super fun. And then I would like to maybe use some of the, like maybe start off with this berry shade from the Main Stage palette in my crease and kind of see where that takes us. I think that could be fun. Yeah. Let me just go ahead and do that purple. Okay, that's very like, it's very powdery, but very light. It smells kind of odd. Don't know if I should be concerned about that. Also, ever since we mentioned brow threading, I don't know why, but my brain keeps going, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Threader. I know it's The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, but that like keeps intruding into my mind right now. Okay, that's not bad. It's not as impactful as I would like it to be, but I'm not mad at this shade. I think it's also because Case is currently doing a Bible study with their church that's like basically off of all of C.S. Lewis's work, which I think is super cool. They have like 3 Bible studies, one for like the Hebrew Bible, one for the New Testament, and then one C.S. Lewis Bible study. Because like the way C.S. Lewis has a hold on like American Christianity, which like it's fun because it's like, you know, Harry Potter for people who think that Harry Potter is witchcraft, which it is, but that's not the reason we don't like Harry Potter in this house. But like on my birthday, they were watching, because it's on Thursday night, so on that Thursday, they were actually watching The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Why does this eye look like, I don't know if y'all could tell this on camera, but why does this eye look like it's more purpley than this eye? I don't know. But they're watching The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which like hi Thorn, how are ya? Like I actually like the Chronicles of Narnia series. Like it's fine. It's not, I don't have a problem with it. It's not necessarily always my cup of tea, but it's fine. And I like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, but I can't watch the movie because of like the scene where they're like torturing Aslan, because that upsets me very greatly. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna chill in the bedroom until the movie's over, and then we're gonna watch Saw, which for some reason I can handle a lot more than The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, because something's wrong with me, apparently. But so I was like, okay, I've been tired of waiting. Let me go and get the cats their dinner. And I managed to walk out on the one scene that I can't fucking stand. So I texted Kason, who's like, hey babe, can you text me when the bad scene is over so that I can see Aslan come back to life and make sure that he's like okay? So they did, and everything was fine. I'm like, I am 25 years old. I'm an adult, and yet that's still how I am. I don't know. Does anyone else have like that scene in a movie that you're just like, you just like nope the fuck out of? Okay, so I'm gonna use this navy blue, I think, because like this is fine, but yeah, it's devastating because I was mentioning it. I greeted the people online in Case's Bible study, and I was like, hi, I had to watch that because I came out on that scene. I needed to make sure Aslan was okay. And all of the people in the Bible study were like, oh yeah, we agree that scene is horrifying and devastating. So I'm like, okay, everyone agrees with me, but damn. Anyway, this one is in the shade Blue Note. So we're going to see how this goes, like, in this region. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot more pigmented than this is a lot more pigmented than the LA girl. But it does blend, like, pretty nicely. I think that that's, like, a nice, fun little shade there. So I'm using a combination of the LA Girl Main Stage palette and some Dandelions Co. singles, because this is all stuff that I like treated myself to for my birthday, and then just like all got in all at once and got super overwhelmed, and then I didn't use any of it. The Dandelions Co. singles I had been meaning to use, but I was waiting for a couple of like empty palettes to come in. So like I got the shadows on like Tuesday and I didn't get the empty palettes in until yesterday. So, which I got from Shop Miss A, and I also got these cute little baskets from there because I like storing things, and these like stack on each other, and they were like $1 each. It was super nice. Oh God, I did that to my face. Don't know what I'm gonna put in the baskets yet, but nope. Nope, we're getting worse here. I am not a professional, friends. But y'all knew that already. Okay. Let me just... Yeah, I just feel like this eye is a little bit more impactful than this eye. It's like this brow is worse than this brow, but this eye is more impactful than this eye. What's wrong with me? Nothing, actually. It's the makeup. Okay, let me go back in with more of that purpley shade. Just like see how that kind of blends together. Actually, I don't know. They might be part of their new singles. I'm not sure. This is my first time ordering from Dandelions. This is actually like, they're one of the brands that I wanted to try in 2021. So there's like a lot of fallout, but that's why I do my eyes first in like every situation, because I know that I feel like even when I don't like intentionally dig into shadows, I dig into shadows, you know? I think that's just going to be a thing that I always do in my life. So now I want to try one of these shimmers, and I think I'm going to use this kind of burgundy-ish one and kind of see where that goes. This one is in the shade Dubious, which it is kind of duochrome, and I think that with the colors that I've chosen, it'll go pretty well. I'm definitely going to play with each of these things individually too, so that way, you know, because I feel like if I use the Dandelion shadows on their own, it's going to be a lot more impactful than me pairing it with the LA Girl palette. But I don't think that this looks bad. This is also like only 2 shadows in. So I'm going to also try the NYX Glitter Glue because I bought that also with my like Ulta coupon. And actually video that is going up on Wednesday. I'm really excited about this. I impulse bought the I Heart Revolution and Aristocats palette because I love the Aristocats. And this is what it looks like. It's like not really a color story that I would have chosen, but it's the Aristocats. I'm not often suckered in by a Disney property, but like the Aristocats is like the one thing that will get me no matter what. So it's pretty cute. And the one time that I did try it, it's actually like pretty decent quality. Like I think the fact that the shadows are definitely more on the like soft neutral side, kind of works to like the palette's advantage. Because I feel like if it was more like if it was meant to be really bright and fun and funky colors, like Makeup Revolution shadow formula probably wouldn't work as well for that. But for what it is, it's pretty good. Now it was like $22. And I used like all of my Ulta coupons and points to do like a tiny little haul from there with like the LA Girl palette, the glitter glue, and some skincare. So like, I'm not sure if it's like worth full price. And granted, I've only done one look with it so far. But like, if you're an Aristocats fan like I am, it's pretty cute. Okay, where's the... Okay. So let me try Dubious on my lid and see where that goes. I'm gonna try it with a brush. Okay, that's coming off pretty impactful on the brush already. Ooh, that's nice though. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I wish that I wasn't using my shitty webcam to do this, because like, if y'all could see like in person how good this looks. Holy shit. That looks really nice. I'm gonna do the other eye and then maybe like layer even more on top of the first eye. It's so pretty. God. I like that so much. Okay, maybe this is, I don't know if this is one of their newer shades or not, but I love how that looks. What a cute little half cut crease situation, or maybe almost full on cut crease, let's be honest. And let me just use a little bit more of that navy blue on the outer corner. Just like keep everything nice and deep. Like the way I'm talking right now, I feel like I should be a character on Schitt's Creek. But that's like how I feel about this shadow. Okay, now let me use the shirt that's on my floor that I need to throw in the wash anyway. To get, there we go. That's a good little situation. Yeah, it's like purpley bluey kind of burgundy-ish. I know it's a duochrome and not a multi-chrome, so I probably like, you can check out, like, you don't have to use like one of those shades that I just described, but that's kind of what it's like. It's really nice. Okay. What other colors do I wish to use with this look? Because I want it to kind of maybe pair well. I don't know if it would pair as well with this as I thought. But maybe if I pair it, yeah, if I pair it with a purple, that'll probably go a bit better. Or maybe the brown. I'll see, because the brown might actually pick up more of the like reddish burgundy in there. We'll see. I'll just keep going with the eyes and then like see. Okay. I'm happy. Should have washed my brushes before today. I'm gonna try maybe this kind of corally shade, like towards the inner part of my lower lash line. This one is called Coralla. I think that might be pretty cute. just to try some more of the mattes in this. Yep, it's nice. I'm kind of like smoking it and smudging it down because that's what I like to look like at all times. Okay. And then I think I might go back into the purples of the LA Girl palette just to, yeah. Yeah, this definitely smells kind of off, so like it smells damp. No. I'm not sure how much I trust that. It's like the scent just gets like kind of stronger, and I'm not okay with that. So never mind. I'm not going to use that anymore. Okay. I think instead then I am going to just use that navy blue again and just kind of meet it towards the inner portion of my lower lash line. Like, I'll do a lot of things for makeup, but I probably shouldn't sacrifice my eyesight on the altar of, like, pretty shadows. Okay, now the real question is, how can I, like, without it, you know? Hello, Eeyore, how are ya? Yep, I'm just getting ready. I've mentioned this earlier, but today, Case and I, now that both of us are officially vaccinated as our immediate families, we're traveling down to Virginia to look at places to live for about a week. So, yeah, first time I've really left the state of New Jersey. Well, that's not true, but that's because I live on the New Jersey-Pennsylvania border, and like the grocery store that is closest to me is in Pennsylvania. So, yep. It's nice because also like we'll be down there around Mother's Day, which is also my niece's birthday and also close to my mom's birthday. So we get like everything in there. Okay, I think that this looks pretty good. When I figure out some, actually, let me just do a little bit of layering, because I also think that this orange could look pretty cute like on top of the coral, because it looks really nice. And I just want to use all the shadows. Thank you. And this is in candy corn. Oh yeah, I bought this not because it's like orange, like it is pretty, it's fine. But I definitely bought this one for the name because I love candy corn. It's kind of problematic because I know that other people don't like it, but it's like, fine, give it all to me then. Okay. I feel like this is definitely going to be like more impactful as like a lid shade and whatever. But like, that's pretty cute. I do like it. Now, I feel like I also need like to have a little bit of liner in my lower lash line. So let me pull together all of my like melt shades, because I feel like between all of them, we should have something that would work really well. Because I'm also going to be taking all of these with me. I think, no, there's like 2 more shades, but both of them are from the Beetlejuice collection and wouldn't look as good as the ones that I have right now. So there's this purple one from Beetlejuice. There's this blue one from the, what is it? The Blueprint collection, obviously. And maybe a burgundy. I don't know. That would look good on like the inner part. I'm wondering if maybe I could just do like kind of halvesies, you know? Or I don't even know if I want to do that. I also haven't put in an inner corner highlight, which I think I might just take whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Noon palette from Midas Cosmetics and probably just use a highlighter from that as my inner corner highlight, because that's I don't want to add like more colors to this look. I feel like this is kind of good without it getting like overwhelming, you know? Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna start off maybe just doing the like blue liner. This is Slate. And I think I should be able to kind of do it all the way over without it looking weird. Because I just don't want to go through the effort of doing two-tone lower lash line eyeliner stuff, especially with two very different colors that could easily, I think, go wrong. Okay. So which of these should I take with me when I go? Oh, baby jailbreak. If that ain't the cats. Okay. Yeah, I think if I just do it like that and not all the way over, it's not going to look horrible. So I'm definitely taking the Dandelions shades with me, like all of them, to try them out. Yeah, okay, that's cute. Let me do my mascara. And then we do face and lips. I feel like I always like get more creative when I do my makeup on a live than if I'm like doing it on my own, you know? I don't know if any other like content creators feel that way. But like I feel like I'm always like, oh, I can put on more colors than I normally would when I'm going live. I think I'm just going to whip out all of my like big palettes and curate a big palette to take with me. And we can do that too once I finish my makeup. The real question is, where's my mascara? That's a problem I feel like with a lot of like makeup products, is that just like everything looks the same, you know, is all like shaped the same. So like things are hard to find. Am I making sense? Probs not. This is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. It's kind of my go-to when when all else fails. I feel like I can always come back to this one, and it works really well for my lashes. I like a good wet mascara. This look would also look super cute with some wing liner, but that's not a level of effort I'm willing to put in today. It's just not. It's not because, you know, I don't love y'all. It's just that I am tired. I've been up since like 7 a.m. this morning. Which, like, granted, that's like a normal time, but like I had gone to bed at like 1 intending to sleep until like 8 or 9. And then that just didn't happen. Because Goose came like pounding on the bedroom door at like 7. Because sometimes I kind of have to lock him out in order for him and Ivy to not wake me up at like 5. Because right now Ivy's doing this really fun thing where if I have my arms under the blankets at night and I ever so slightly move my hand, she's like, ooh, a toy, a mouse, time for me to get it. And I'm like, seriously, that is me. That is your mother. Okay? So, and I'm not about to be out here sleeping with my hands out of the blankets because I get cold. I get so cold so easily. So that's my current life dilemma. I honestly haven't gotten like a full night's sleep ever since like we got the cats last summer. Like, yes, I will wake up and go back to sleep after like feeding them and stuff, but like consistently all the way through the night, which might kind of explain why I'm so tired. But I know at one point I'm going to be staying over at my parents' house, whereas Case is going to be at their parents' house. And they're going to have all of our animals with them. And whenever I go visit my parents, I always like sleep like a rock. Because they're so like far out in the middle of nowhere that like everything's dark and quiet. And like there are so many windows in the house too that like your body's circadian rhythm just kind of matches with like whatever is going on in the world. You know, like you start getting sleepy when it gets dark and you start waking up when it gets light. And that is not a thing I've ever had anywhere else. So it's like super nice. You can contour my cheeks. I know my parents are trying to move too, though, which makes sense because this is like my childhood home. And when I was growing up, it was like me, my parents, and my Nana, and my mom's mom. So we had like 3 bedrooms, 2 floors. It's like a pretty big house, and my parents are like, okay, this like they don't even use the upstairs anymore because like it's just the 2 of them and the cat's there. So they're kind of like, okay, we don't need this much space. So they're working on like getting it ready for people to want to buy it. And so they're going to downsize. I don't know. They're not sure where they want to move yet, but like it's kind of a bummer, but I also know that like I want my parents to be able to like have a house that they can easily maintain instead of, because there's also like a lot of stairs to even just get into the house. You know, like my mom has knee problems, and like I feel like that's a house that is really nice for like when you're younger, when you are pretty able-bodied. But like if you are not able-bodied, you know, anyway, it's pretty difficult to get in and out of. From like even my own experience, there's just like so much stairs. You can't get into the house without going up like a bunch of stairs at all. So it's pretty cute, but like definitely a little bit difficult. Okay, let's use this Thaler blush from Kimchi Chic. This one is in 03 Grace. I feel like this one goes on pretty naturally on me. Yeah, that looks nice. I like these because they're also like kind of glowy, you know? And I love me a glowy blush. Okay. Yeah, that's enough blush on my face. Yeah. So, the real question now is lipstick. Which of these Black Moon lipsticks do I want to wear? I think Cider is out, even though I had kind of started doing the eye makeup specifically so this would look good in it, and then it just didn't turn out that way. So let's see, we have Grim and Purgatory. I feel like they would both look good for different reasons. I feel like this one would be more monochromatic, whereas this one would be like matching without matching, you know. Help me, folks. I need it. Let me find my setting spray. You would think at this point I would be more organized. I'm not. Okay, I just don't know where my setting spray is. Okay, so purple or brown, purple or brown. I don't know. Like, that's the thing is, like, I feel like I'm not super great at matching lipsticks to my eyeshadow when I do like super colorful looks. And I feel like that's why most people are like, oh, do a gloss. Like, that's why gloss is so popular. And like, I understand, but I also I don't like that as much as other people do, I feel. So I don't know. But then again, I also know that I'm like the last person on the liquid lipstick train. So, you know, color wheels would definitely make sense for me to use. It just, you know. Let me see. I'm just going to peel all these stickers off here. I know that this is probably like not a super duper exciting get ready with me. I just wanted to hang out and do makeup. Ha. I will say that NYX glitter glue worked really nicely. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to try the brown brim and see. I hope I really like them. Sorry. I hope I really like these because Black Moon I feel like has a lot of really cool colors. And I've heard amazing things about their liquid lipsticks. Okay, this is the kind of applicator that I don't care much for. I feel like it doesn't work for my lip shape very well. So we're gonna see. Oh, it smells very nice, like buttercreamy. It reminds me of the buttercream lip smacker lip gloss that I used to like literally eat as a child. I'm also trying to like channel my inner Butte Bean for this because I feel like she could pull off this color combo really well. So if I think Betty Jean, then it's gonna look good on me. Yep, I hate this applicator so much. I feel like it just doesn't get the top lip as even as some others that I've tried. I also know that that's why I've been buying all of the Lime Crime Velveteens. Like, I feel like the brand is like kind of okay right now that they've like stopped being on bullshit. But it's like their applicator is kind of the only one that has ever consistently really been able to get me a good like lip shape. Like, it's nice and small and has a little bit of like a doe foot. I don't know why. And I don't know why. I mean, I guess like having a more flat applicator is probably like a more universally flattering sort of applicator that can work on a lot of different like shapes and sizes of lips. So like I understand objectively why. It really doesn't work for me. But I do feel like this looks pretty good. Nah. I do feel like this is a pretty good lip shade for this look. I think it would look even better if I had like some lashes or something. But I don't think that that's going to happen for me anytime soon because I don't own lashes right now and I'm scared to apply them. So I'm just going to ignore that. Okay, this is the look. I like this look. I feel good. Now, I know we're like 45 minutes in, but how would y'all feel about like helping me, you know, curate some eyeshadows to take with me? Because I think I have a couple ideas of like what palettes I want to take and stuff. I'm mostly going to just take palettes and stuff that I like recently got or that I feel like I haven't gotten enough use out of. So I feel like that part is going to be pretty fine. But I want to bring in some singles. That way, especially if I want like some special shifty sort of shades, then, you know, I feel like that'll be easier. So let's see. I think I'll take apart this large palette and redo it because I want all my Dandelion shades and I want my Terra Moon shades, and then we'll kind of see from there. So, okay. Like I'm feeling a lot of like pinks and purples and reds and stuff. But I'm also probably going to be taking the Kaleidos Lunar Lavender with me because I love the packaging on that and I want my mom to see it because she was very interested when I was kind of describing the packaging to her. Because my mom is kind of where I get my artsiness from. But, you know, I do want to... Oh, you're allowed to run around with the animals. That honestly just sounds like a fun time. So you are having a good time and enjoying yourself. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about that multi-chrome. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna actually start with some Divina shades that I'm just gonna leave in there because there's like these 3 that I do genuinely really like, and I think would kind of go with what I am attempting to achieve in this. I also have, I shouldn't have taken these out, I should have just left them in, but I have 2 JD Glow shades, so Opal and this purpley one that I'm not super comfortable with the name, but we're gonna just keep that in there anyway because I do love the shade and I feel like I don't use my JD Glow shadows as much as I should. And then let me just take out all of my Dandelions shades and pop them in there. Wait, did I want to keep that one in there? Actually, I'm gonna leave out the, since I do have one Dandelion shade, pink shade, I'm gonna leave out one of the pinks from Divina. Okay, and then get the mattes in there. I feel like because of my nails, I should probably get like that tool that Emily uses in her videos to like get the shadows out of there. But yeah. Okay, so there's all of like the shadows that I want to kind of be sure to take with me. So that way I can like, or wait, forgot my Terra Moons ones. Yes, the Artist Kit spatula. Let me take my Terra Moons out and put those in there as well. Just so I can make sure that I have all of the shades that I want to take and then kind of add in some fun ones. Okay, there we go. Now let me check this palette because there's a couple of multi-chromes in there. I think I want to take this Bitter Lace Beauty highlighter in there because it's like super fun and I love me some Bitter Lace Beauty. So I might also take like a tiny palette full of singles. Hey Toya, how are ya? Let me, like, I'll see how much I can fit in there, and then if I feel like I need more, I'll put in more. So, yes, I am. So basically, since Case and I are vaxxed, and so our immediate families, we are going to go down to Virginia for about a week and a half to look at places for when we move. So, and also like be there for Mother's Day and my niece's birthday and my mom's birthday. So like getting a lot of fun stuff in there, kind of getting all that we really kind of have been wanting to get done. So let's see. I think I want to take at least one Shine by SD. I know that I love this So Fine shade. That could be super fun, I think. and a nice little shade. And I'm going to take both of my JD Glow multi-chromes, I think. Oh, and also my niece is getting baptized, the same one with a birthday. So yeah, I think if I take No Way and those would probably be pretty fun choices too. Okay, and I'm like out of room in this, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna make a little mini palette too. Yeah, because like, I think maybe instead of, what I'll do is I'm just gonna make a little mini palette of like the multi-chrome shades that I wanna bring, like the special fun and funky shades that I wanna bring. That way, you know, I can just make sure I have everything that I want. This is my problem with packing for literally anything. I can't pick things. And thank you. Yeah, so lots of things. And hopefully in a couple of weeks, I'll be able to give more details about like where we're moving, what we're doing and stuff. Okay, so this is like my little multi-chrome thing. Let me pop this little yellow one from their Jealousy from Shine by SD because I like that one too a lot. And then I'm going to count Shuggies from Divina also as a multi-chrome because these are all the ones that I really like. And so I can take that with me, and then I'll have all of my fun and funky special shades, and I won't have to miss out on any. And that way I can also pack like my little trio from Shroud Cosmetics, because these are not, like, these are just very, very metallic. And I just really like them, and I don't want to miss out on them. Because I feel like these are like perfectly grungy and beautiful. Okay. Are there, okay, any other specific shades that I want to add? Because I have some mattes from Shine by SD that I don't care for that much. Like, they're fine and workable, but they're not like holy shit amazing. I have this shade from Divina, which is Vicious, and I feel like it's actually kind of nice. So maybe. Actually, I know I took a Divina shade out. So yeah, because there is one other Divina shade that kind of matches one of my Dandelions shades. And yeah, because this is Marshmallow Pillows, which kind of looks like one of my Dandelion shades, but I know that this one is probably going to be like a bit more impactful than that. So I think that this is actually a good amount of options, especially because I think some of the like palettes that I take are going to be a bit more matte heavy. So that way I can have, just have all of my options there. I just can't stand to like have the idea of like me getting somewhere and thinking, oh shit, I should have bought this thing. Because, I just need to have all of the options. It's not fair. Let's see, where can I? I'm not going to particularly organize the rest of the palettes too much, just because I know when I get back, I'm just going to be putting even more things in different places. So yeah, where do I have? Yeah. So let me just show y'all the little palettes that I curated. These are all of the shadows I'm going to take. I think between all of these and some palettes, I'll have enough shadows to work with, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Pretty extra. Okay. So let me pick out a couple of palettes that I want to bring. So Lunar Lavender, definitely, specifically, so I can show Mom how cool it is. I'm not taking that LA Girl palette with me because it smells weird and that kind of scares me. Um, I'm taking Jupiter Jungle because I use it for my brows too, kind of. And my Noon palette from Midas. Feel like I need a couple of melt palettes with me, but I don't know what. Thank you. Like, yeah, I think maybe I can bring this one, the Recently Deceased palette, and I made those single palettes so I could bring less eyeshadow palettes with me. This isn't working. I'm only gonna be gone for a week and a half. I don't feel like that one's gonna be super great. I feel like Genesis is probably a great choice. I'm gonna bring Jackie Aina because Mom really likes this one. And I promised her when we visited next, I would do her makeup with it. Because, like, we had gotten together right before the pandemic, and she's like, oh, you have to do my makeup when you come over next. And then it was, like, a year later, obviously. Maybe, actually, I think maybe if I bring this would kind of cut down on a lot of my, like, color-specific needs. So, okay, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think between these palettes and the ones that I curated, then I'll probably maybe be okay. And this way I can also only take like one blush with me. Because, like, let me just dump out my little makeup bag. Sorry about that. And I have another one here that I'll use for lipsticks, which my friend Brenna got me a while ago. It says Pantastic on it because it has a panda and I'm pansexual. But I'm going to pack all of my Black Moon lipsticks in there. And that, I'm going to, yeah, I think I'm just going to take this Kimchi blush in it, at least as far as like regular old blushes go. And I'm also going to pack almost all of my melt liners because my mom was also interested in like just kind of looking at those because she said when she was like starting off doing makeup when she was a teenager back in the 60s, so she was like, oh yeah, I love gel liners. That's what she used to use like all the time. So I think it's pretty cool like that, at least for me personally, gel liners are kind of coming back around. Or actually, there we go. I'm gonna take this Glossier Cloud Paint in Dusk because it's basically the same thing as the Milani Cheek Kiss, but I haven't been super comfortable using Glossier on camera, just because they've been doing a lot of shit, and I'm like not feeling super great. So if I can use that like when I'm not going to be doing a whole lot on camera, you know. Yeah, I feel the small palette feel for travel. I don't know. For me, it's like a fine line between like being too curated and getting too overwhelmed, you know? I feel like Melt does really good pot liners. I really want to try the Lethal Cosmetics liners because I feel like they kind of have a lot of shades that Melt does not, including a very tealy shade that I would love to try in my brows because my fave brow brand doesn't exist anymore because they had to shut down in the pandemonium. So, yeah. And I think I'm going to take a couple of cute little perfumes with me. So these two from Alpha Musk, Caramel Musk and Dominant Women. Honestly, the melt pot liners are really worth it if you can get it on sale. Unless they come out with like a really specific color that I want, I'm not about to go out and get them, you know, like full price. Let me pull out that free lipstick that Mel sent me. Let me just, yeah, Wallflowers, I'm trying not to be an enabler, but Wallflower is really great. I haven't tried any LA Girl liners, and honestly, the fact that my palette kind of smells a little musty doesn't necessarily put me, it doesn't make me want to try more of them, but I also know that that could just be like a faulty product, you know? Where, here, I need black lipstick, always. And I think I'll just take all of my shades of like nudie brown, and I feel like, because I'm also going to be wearing, like if I do anything, I'm going to be wearing a mask, you know. There's one there. It smells like damp, like when you leave clothes in the washing machine for like an extra day. It's what it smells like. And I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not okay with that at all. So I might regret the fact that I used one of the shades from that on my eyes today, but we'll see in a few hours how my eyes are doing. Why do I have a battery in my brushes? I don't know. Okay. Because now I think I have at least enough that I would be content with. I don't know. I'm gonna probably message Emily and ask like, hey, did yours like actually kind of start smelling a little you know? Actually, let me take this gloss from Fluid because I love Fluid, and they've actually come out with some new stuff that I'm very, oh, I'm doing the thing again where I'm like, oh, and I should get this and this and this and this, and oh, don't, I just need to grab one more thing, and it is this specific thing, and then I have to grab one more thing. But this little lime crime blush, it's so cute. I'm so glad that I got that for $5. Like, it's not worth more than $5, but it's very nice. It's very cute, and I feel like it goes with most things. So let's see. Let me just stick literally every brush that I own ever into my little coffin thing that I got from the Target Halloween section many, many moons ago. Then I have to go pack up all of my shit because I know Case is going to be home from church soon, and we're going to need to get the show on the road, get the cats out to the car, and all of that, because, yeah, we're taking all of the animals with us, because we figured, okay, if we're leaving for a week and a half, the cats have, like, literally never been away from us, so we would have to do more like maybe a weekend test. So, okay. So, lip glosses and lipsticks, blushes, and any lip products I couldn't fit in there, and eyeliners. Then literally all of the shadows that I'm going to take. And I'm going to bring like 2 nail polishes because my nails look bad and I didn't have time to fix that. Actually, ILNP fans, what should I do? I'm gonna take this one because I haven't been able to open it because it's very well done. It's in the shade Charmed. And so I'm hoping that maybe like someone can open it for me back home. And then I'm gonna take one that I already have open. Which, let's see. Which one should we do? Bundled Up or Salem? I'm leaning a little bit towards Salem, but I love ILNP. I didn't expect to like stand a nail polish brand, but yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go, let's see. I'm gonna go with Salem. Okay, I gotta finish packing and cleaning up the Shuggy stuff. Cause yeah. Okay, maybe both. What's one more nail polish? I've said several times. Okay, so thank you all so much for joining me. Yeah, this was a fun time. Thank you for helping me decide what I should pack to. Cause like I have problems. Okay, so love y'all. Gotta finish packing my suitcase and like put on real pants instead of pajama pants. And thank you all for joining me for my live stream. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk at y'all later. Bye.